Good morning, everyone. It's Eric with His&Hers HHQ. Well, as you can see, the bed is missing. It's because I finally got all the internal structural bracing in place, and it's over there drying at the moment. It's I've got primer on it, so yay. At the moment, I'm kind of bouncing between dealing with the rims, which I'm trying to figure out here in the directions. Maybe some of y'all have built this one. This part here, it says you use those two pieces together, and then this piece here, it says open outer wheel half. This is for the ramp truck front. Now, I've gone over each and every piece as I was assembling them, and the 4 rear pieces are done, and that left these 2 are the 2 last bits. If you put that little spindle in place, it don't go together. Am I missing something? I don't know. Some of y'all, I know some of y'all have built this kit, so maybe you have an answer, something I'm missing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fiddle fart with that a little bit, I guess. But it's just a little frustrating, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm working on getting the rims together, and I did assemble them and checked it first. The wheels will slide over once they're assembled. Obviously, I got to clean them up, but I assembled them, and then I'll clean them up, make sure they're all completely clean, and then that way it's all primed and painted all at the same time. And then once they're dry and cured, I'll slip the wheels in place, and we're good to go. So I'm bouncing between that and the interior. I'm coming up with, like, my brain is totally going crazy with this. So it's not going to be a standard interior. I used putty. I filled in that area a little bit. I'm going to scratch it up, give it a look of, I guess, Tim Burton-ish look. I'm debating what to do with these here. I'm thinking that I can put, once it's primed and painted, I'm thinking I can put a filler in there, like the Mod Podge or something like that. And I vaguely recall seeing some really little Halloween type stickers that'll fit inside those gauges. And because, I mean, it's Tim Burton. It's A Nightmare Before Christmas. So, they're not really going to care how fast they're going, if at all. And the steering wheel, I was looking at this, and I'm thinking I'm going to break out the Milliput again and do something different with the steering wheel. I'm going to keep the central bracing there, but do something with it that's more representative of what I'm looking for. So something very Tim Burton-ish. Now, I have been purposely skipping over the body and the engine, but I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and tell me what you think. Now, the overall look is, I'm not overly concerned with the engine bay detail, because the whole concept of this build is the well, the body work. It's just presentation. The interior is not necessarily something that I'm overly concerned with. And again, it'll never see the light of a model show table. So I'm just totally digging this air cleaner and the way it turned out. I went with a satin clear over the orange and stuff, the paints, just because it was just entirely too flat. So I went with a satin over that. And just for, well, you know, a personal thing, I did the distributor in red to kind of represent a heart. You know, that would be like the heartbeat of, anyway, Chevrolet, Heartbeat of America, supernatural-ish. Okay, it was funny in my head, leave me alone. So, onto the cab. Now, I didn't get, no matter what I didn't quite get those gaps done right. And, well, as annoying as it is, they're going to have to stay. But, here we go. I think I achieved the look that I was going for. I just noticed those two little pinholes back there, kind of like pupils. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. But, yeah, that turned out really, really nice. I like the way that turned out. I have a bit of touch-up right here to deal with. You know, it's just black, little touch-up. Somehow or another, either my hands were sweaty or something, and I was doing a test fit with the chassis, and I don't know what happened, but I got a black thumbprint on the side, so I have to clean that up later. I just noticed it. It's annoying. And again, it's not perfect, but slight imperfections are not going to bother me. At some point, I'm sure I will do something that very similar, and it will be, well, smoother. But I have to say, you know, for all the imperfections on here, that Milliput is phenomenal. I am definitely going to get some more. I've said it before, but yeah, I am definitely getting some more of this Milliput, because between this cab and pulling off this this look here and this jack-o'-lantern and what I did with the Wolfman, I am definitely going to get some more, because it's just one of those really, really cool, fun things that I was able to come up with. So, as I said, things are over there drying. And, I mean, in general, again, it'll never see the light of a model show table. So all I did was touch up the exhaust. I'm not even going to dry brush it. But just, you know, for my own mental state, I cut off the exhaust right behind the mufflers. I didn't keep going because, well, of course, the muffler there, because of how it's manufactured, would come right out into that rear tire, and that's a no-go. So we're just leaving it black. But otherwise, oh, and I'm going to be using the Milliput for the mirrors. I cut off the bracing. Even though it's a ghost dog driving the truck, still got to be able to see behind him. So I'm going to do, oh, pardon me, something special with that. And so those are cleaned up, well, for the most part. And I'm going to be doing the Milliput, doing something with them. But otherwise, I've got some touch-ups to do. I'm going to add a little extra color to the battery, give it more of a battery-ish look. But yeah, the interior is, this is what we're waiting on now, is for me to get to the interior. Then I will get the interior ready to go in place. Once I have that, I'll work on Zero the dog and get Zero the dog situated so I can get him in place inside the cab, and then get the interior in place, and it'll be ready for mount. And then by that time, I'm thinking by next Sunday's video, we will be, well, working on the diorama piece on the bed of the truck, which I've already pretty well settled on what scene I'm going for. So I mean, yes, I have bounced around a couple of times, but I'm pretty well settled. So we're ready to go. So I'm in danger of rambling. On that note, I'm Eric with His&Hers HHQ. If you haven't yet, take a moment, head on over to Facebook and follow us at His&Hers Hobby Headquarters. Take a moment, like, subscribe, share the content, share the love of scale model building, keep spreading the word, and let's get more builders involved. It's a fantastic and relaxing hobby. And as always, take a moment, comment below. It may be 5 minutes, maybe 5 days, but I do try to be as interactive as possible. So yeah, go ahead and comment. I really enjoy the interaction, and the fantastic and encouraging comments are phenomenal. Something I enjoy getting to interact with all of you. That being said, this is a phenomenal community. I love the scale modeling community. It's just one of those things that really sits well with my heart, I have to say. You all are fantastic, and it's an honor to be a part of it. I'm Eric. Have a good day.